2026 be ready. But she be our Ashanti Mansu between Kumasi and then Krakwano. Be 3 lanes here, 3 lanes there.
Mugabe, I think the camera sanction
will you be with me?
I think sir Babia Yababe Druno you term the question of Obitimia and so to me. I think sir science in the name Adadi in the past not just that capacity is there. And I never manage about some of these things has to do with a certain sick culture be over the years and yasu I say I bind be ban or besha de be a seer. I bind for a ban with Jagun na say.
Breaking news ever. Nursing trainees receive 6 months allowance as President delivers on his promise. The Ministry of Health has confirmed that an amount of 462 million has been dispersed to support the training allowances of 120,000 nursing students across the country.
So, sir, we have some of these development. A buying be started project. Obi for bar na wajaya go na no the day no. Sikane dia sheme your mind sikano na ago waste. We've had similar instances. President Mahama about 2016 year who development or undertake here Kumase, been a year for the hospital, been a Sewa hospital, several other monumental projects. I don't know the day. The people in the Ashanti region were going to benefit from some of these projects. But nipa da seni ba ebo na birim poso be ma project ni nyina say na okwa for the hospital. If Ghana, if we are going to revive it, the amount of money that will be needed ever pumping in to revive some of these things because the structures and a part of it are dilapidated and near money be say we need a lot of resources to be able to do some of these things. Some of these markets and then as a for me the same thing. Market are for the people. We need political inclination. It's about development. Money panel more constituency and as a district and as a region no benefit no ya ba abro ne bayi na adwumoni ntino na ya sheda jagu amani nyina say and some of these projects akoso agu for 8 good years ya jama na say so until the President Mahama back now I go back to Kumasi and he has seen the need to revive some of these things. I know the day it is the people at the region that benefit and I'm happy because very often Mekai say Central Region him for call President Akuffo Addo ko catch and say mo per development o catch almost a month to abama no enti no ono so forget we are forgetting that he's the president for the people of this country and you be to abama and as be on to abama Ashanti Region President Mahama most of the project acquire how many your fence seat in Ashanti Region. But he realized that the people there deserve development because they are part of this country. And of course, yes, our particular development, you know, they are to go back. Say there is the need for us to complete some of these things. Nipa because governance is about human beings. Sometimes the politics part is there, but nipa mfaso be the nipa benya oko hospital you see KJT hospital KJT market here. Look at the way atimia easy congestion na Kumase and the kind of impact I make a boost to market in the business and as a forum. Central Region similar undertaking was going on and me na ya bo modern body nyina to go here. So I think that and America say he is reviving this kind of trust and confidence in Amanfo because Amanfo abamu we got to a tipping point. Amanfo free say everywhere because now Amanfo free say cool cry better than democracy because the very core thing people expect from democracy people were just fooling around that you didn't even see anything but now confidence is once again returning. Nema manipa enya ho benefit. Kumasi Accra Road ya started Akuffo pencil. Every day biabudro your friend say wait home contractors go home for almost 10 to 13 good years and every day we are doing Kumasi Accra Road. Ye and I can show musi ya no crowd do be a utimu say just a new vision, new focus. And if the president has decided to make it a 6-lane way accident very often this head-on collusion and as if for to a certain extent a bit but what I'm looking at a commitment and this kind of consistency every year and it's very very important is one of the major road among for use and most of the accident is lives are claiming lives get because of some of these things over potholes over sharp curve be a narrow not cars air running into one another and as a form every day be out na radio so what numerous accident I see kroma and I think say I'm happy say President Mahama coming back and we realizes that some of these things are developmental project a transcended beyond generation because if you're able to do this thing it's going to be there for a very long time and generations will come and know say this particular roadway as soon as in a year na say but he decided to do it 3-lane way and atimi aboama accident na se forma very often eba no yetimi ye free ni nyina ho and I think say Amamonu should be developmental oriented and I said development oriented. Young focus on key aspect of governance. Ebetimi aboyen ebema nipa anya som faso because neema we ya John Mahama kokumasa o kan ho asemi and this say nenen kan ho asem. This thing should have been done long ago. Because the conversation we've had in the past, for instance, when we were talking about Afari Hospital, this is not the time and Sewa Hospital, Sewa Market should have been done long ago. But we had a particular government or no Nakomano, you can't even describe. They decided development and part of the agenda. They came to enrich themselves, amass wealth for their family and very few people around them. So development, they abandon all these things because John Mahama will be the person to go to Kumasi and say, so when the Ashanti region has been there, the Florida of the MPP, most of the vote but if I take you back to Kumasi today, there is no significant project MPP by Kumasi 4 has been very supportive of Akuffo Addo government and way and more generations will come and remember say being part of the MPP the biggest investment I will Kumasi and now can for the hospital where John Mahama started, you understand, but and no crowd they couldn't even finish and several other way KJT market here is one of the monumental projects over the years and Abana has decided when they are punching back on better my development development they didn't do anything so I think that it's a wake up call actually said Nipa Ghana for Obia politics I say emotions and that kind of free is no longer part of our politics. It is about the Oyamani anything that the political trend that Ashanti region seem a bit changing because the people were taken for granted. Among for visa but now or more who say way power development now Obia Besia for the hospital Amawa. Sewa Hospital market and then as a form and these are life-changing investment will impact on the life of the people. Last American John Kumayare ya adia kanu Kumasi nanka for the hospital maybe that facility could have offered him help. You understand? We am one and I am no sick crime to so a crime so and obey jam. So you see some of these things it is about time who's whenever we are doing development we are doing for the people of this country. Both. And I said that is what I'm saying, sir. It's something that we need to do it once and for all. But is it doable? Why not? What? I didn't know to mean that he can. Oh, he can. With the oil money. They say when it comes to resources, money for funding some of these things, it's not a problem, not at all. It's even laughable for us to be talking about where to get money from. We can get money. The thing is political commitment. Nippon very often. So if today the president has accepted, he said this is what he wants to do. I think Ghana for because it is about development. Ghana for so Ghana need be no krumha. Obakasa akra no Kumasi would own you. 2
years was Asante for benefited more in NDC than MPP.
Oh, na say there is quite obvious. Na me catch say Oko Kumasi wound to me as an individual, the amount of money that was invested in him is bigger than a single project in Ashanti region.
May I say,
and all the projects,
yes, was it, and also on Power 97.9 FM. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic, or to Ashanti region, or that man for us, so much to Aba, as President of the Republic. It is a more kind of Kumasi Basanamba, Lisuan and Akwesi Bokuso.
Jumedia Mekasawa Seno. 2 o'clock here and near Bay. Until now, America cra ewo. And I was saying, Mammy to an among Namembe KJT phase 2. Baby, a Jumane drew. Now, many contractor for no and Casa. Many Omokasa and so. Almost the Jumane drew. adwuma no drew 66% completion. Enti ye be shemu kina sene be ya on betimi awie ne ntem na contractor for no many omo kasa ye no se bibia akoyie ebedru afie eba ebedru na wie ye no na chese edwa no ye wie kra na wọ́n sá ẹ̀dwa no na wọ́n de ka wọ́n ho a nipa dodo a ọ̀nbẹ̀nya beebi atena edi ọmọ dwa no ebedu bɛyɛ 20,000 nipa ɛna ebenya enti ya maame mo ɛne yɛ nua maa no a na ɔmo di dwa wɔ hɔ a yɛyi ɔmo firi hɔ sɛ yɛbɛsi phase 2 no yàtúrò mu nyinaa di fɛfɛɛfɛ enti yɛwie sɛ edwa na ɔmo ɛna ɛde ɔmo bɛkɔ akɔtena hɔ first ansa na yagye ebi nso abɛka ho. tunwani dwa ka ho techiman dwa ka ho mankesi dwa ka ho enti maka kyerɛ mayor sɛ ɔntwerɛ ɛma vice president sɛ vice president na ɛhwɛ saa dwumadie no ase ɛso na ɔmfa kurofo market ɛmfa nka ho ebisɛ sɛ yɛde ka ho a ɛbɛma kwan aba sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ ayɛ maame mu no yɛ nnuama no nyinaa apɛ sɛ mu di dwa no obiara bɛnya baabi atena na ɔmo afi kwan nkyɛn sɛnea sɛsɛ a yɛtumi ho no no.
Ivan, 1 minute.
So this is real development. You see, this KJT market here, phase 2 has been there for 8 good years. So
I said next year maybe.
No. Me in John Mahama, this thing should have been done. Because 8 years and Akuffo Addo, they should have completed this particular thing. Mo benefit of for, but Nyansa yes and they didn't find it because people were busy stealing. Are you aware, say UGMC, not phase 2 or what is Obiaka Wasebo Kromada? UGMC, phase 2. They never spoke about it. So you know that you see the difference between nation wreckers and nation builders.
So the
guy is building a nation. Those people came to wreck this country. What say?
Why is the Burkina Faso president
trying? So that is a clear difference because and then a project now or more a project here a transcending beyond generation and a providing real job opportunities for people.
66 what?
66%. Yes.
I'm shocked. Listen over to you, please.
Mame Fakunya we so na me nchie for ni ahwefo. Any adofo ni atan.
Happy belated birthday to our brother.
Belated.
Is it Mr. Kwame Raman?
Oh, Kwame Raman. A very fine guy.
Ramana, what they sell for Bekani didn't want to see what the Kwame.
I what the Kwame.
Fasale for the car.
There be so ya Asante, say not na. Over some more Asante Diana.
Yeah.
Oya Asante. Ne mami Asante.
Fantastic.
And no so se kutu se bam.
Ni tima bobe.
Mami ncheti for adofo ni atamfo mo ngibra mo hwe sa kasamfo nyini a yetesu yi. And thanks for the privilege also. Morabi Eyana John Mahama doesn't cease to get some of us to like him the more. He always makes or creates the opportunity say yan no sanse or that already. Now empenifo se esen ehu srefo a ene srekire no. Na emre bi atwemu a se enya mayosemo a nka nsɛm a nipa bi ka fa owura Mahama ho no nka hu be hia sɛ nka yɛde ɔm bɛkɔ ahemfie no makɔtwa dwan esan sɛ nyɛ John Mahama kɛkɛ ɛna na ɔmu gu n'anim ase na ɔmu gu sɛbi asanteman anim ase na ɔmu gu sɛbi asantefoɔ ho fin sɛ asɛ yɛ deɛ yɛn no yɛnyɛ nipa a yɛ pa de pa na eduru baabi ɛma kasa no ɛkɔyɛ sɛ omu twantro bi kura sabio nipa a wɔyɛ amayɔsɛm waba ɔbɛkate sword for a project project no ɛwɔ asanteman asase so a crop ya refi Asante Kotoko eko bie ohene bodi amma musu ma ha wi na okasem se amayosem a yeye ama ebinum akogina fa bia saa fa no ade papa kura ba fia na omo boato agu se enya ade papa wa mosebio MPP amayoku odin ana wa mo bi adin na saa kasa ya wokan ya na obia nim se woni MPP fo na sebio kasa sanse omo na ade papa bia e bo Asante mamu a na friend si ho a omo boguo afei MPP fo ko tena kasa fidie so John Mahama say Asante fo oya ade kura nsomani wode sika kokko kura ye kwan mamu a eno mo ka kasa ya na afei ebeda trim nipa bi trim ma ne be ye sabi edemo a afei akoye te se John Mahama kura wota Asante fo na sabi amayosem a ye no ma we mu pa mampani ben including Miami of Akuffo mampani ben ena watimi atena se anwene eniema papa se me de kwa Asante mamu even though omuntu abama me amayoni ben me come of President Akuffo to mean say onu be ye mampani fie nwotwe no ye nkyere ye ade a mampani Akuffo eye no Asante mamu a ye betimi de yensa kyere so say o mampani Akuffo ade a oye ye ni na baso bodie ni ya eso kyere owura Mahama bia wo be ye ni fie nan me nkase o mampani Akuffo anye bi I can't say that, but I mean you heard the quantum of how much cake Asante